I'm 5'7", right? I'm 5'7", and I think that's an interesting height for a man. Because it's not tall enough to be tall, but it's not short enough to be angry at the world. Short guys are angry, man. Short guys are dark souls because they're further away from God. That's all it is. It's funny because short guys, we're insecure, but short girls are very comfortable and confident. Seriously, you tell a short girl she's short, you know what she ends up doing? She just laughs. She's like, ha ha, I know, right? You tell a short guy he's short, you know what he ends up doing? 25 to life. Kills you. He will stomp your ass till he's late for his shift at the chocolate factory. Okay, you just... Guys, Hugh Hefner died 1 month before the Me Too movement. Does anyone else find that suspicious? It's like he knew. It's like someone told him, like, hey man, next month all the old perverts are gonna face consequences. And he's like, well, I'm out! It's nice to be out and about, doing stuff. Last weekend, me and my friends went out drinking, and it was a very unfortunate evening, I'm gonna be honest. We made the mistake of going to this really nice Hollywood nightclub. It was way too nice for us. Here's how I found out it was too nice. I go to order a shot, and this shot, swear to God, $45. $45 for one shot. Let me tell you something, man. If I pay $45 for a shot, it better ruin my life. Better be the strongest shot in American history. If I pay $45 for a shot, I better wake up in a maximum security prison with a missing foot and an STD that doesn't exist yet. I saw Frozen 3 times, that was less than $45. You tell me one shot's better than 3 Frozens? I don't want to watch. Let it go. You know, when dudes go out drinking and we're pre-gaming at the apartment, right, taking shots before we go hit bars, we say the dumbest, most melodramatic stuff, and we think we sound like badasses. I remember, so last week, we're pre-gaming at my friend David's place. David holds up his shot, all dramatic, and he goes, tonight, we're gonna tear this city apart. And in retrospect, we did not. The city was fine. We're never gonna turn on the news just see breaking news. The city is now torn apart after Drew went to a bar, got rejected by 2 women, had 3 margaritas, got a headache, and went home. It's never gonna happen. I do think I drink too much, man. That's what I found out. I drink too much. Here's how I found out. For the past 4 or 5 years, whenever I'm invited to any type of formal social gathering, a birthday party, a baby shower, something like that, I don't go. Because I always think it's gonna be an intervention. My friend called me up, Drew, Thursday night, I'm having a game night in my apartment. I'm like, let me get this straight. A small room with all of my best friends sitting in a little circle? I know a freaking trap when I see one. The other problem is when I go on a date with a girl who doesn't drink, I don't know what to do. I met up with this girl, she's like, what's the plan? I'm like, I was thinking you and me could go get a drink. She's like, oh, that sounds fun, but I actually don't drink. I was like, okay. Plan B, I was thinking you could watch me drink. And she tried to get seductive. She grabbed me and she whispered, she goes, or we could just go back to my place. And I was like, slow down, we just met. You expect me to go back to your place, knowing damn well that all my friends are there, waiting to give me an intervention? I know a honey pot when I see one. Dated her for a while. Here's what I learned about breakups, and I could be wrong. I don't know anything about relationships, women, none of that. Take this with a grain of salt. Here's my theory. When a woman's going through a really bad breakup and a guy just really screwed her over, just really did her wrong, sometimes to press reset on her mental health, she'll make a big change to her hairstyle, she'll like dye it another color, get a haircut or something. I'll give you an example. My friend dated a girl for 2 years, cheated on her. When she found out, he dumped her. And then we saw her in a bar. A week later, her hair was green. I'm like, dude, look what you did to her. A week ago, she was in a happy relationship. Now she's about to steal Christmas. What's wrong with you? Right? I remember one time I dated this girl, long brown hair, right? 2 days after we broke up, she dyed her hair blonde and got a buzz cut. Do you have any idea what it's like to hurt someone so bad they turn into Eminem? Trying to write letters to apologize. I was like, Dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I love Eminem, I do. I'm a big Eminem fan. He's the best white rapper, but that's not an accomplishment, right? There's Jack Harlow, and I love Jack Harlow, but I think Jack Harlow is just what would have happened if Eminem knew his father. That's my theory. But Eminem does this thing in his music that makes me laugh, and that he is always screaming. He's always shouting when he raps, and it's so loud and fast, it's too intense for me. When I listen to Eminem rap, I feel like I'm being lectured. I feel like I'm being lectured by an angry father who just caught me smoking weed with my friend. Just, if I catch you smoking pot again with Jonathan, I'll crack your back in a savage attack with a bat and a spatula and a cactus in Africa. I'm like, whoa, man, whoa. Calm down, you're gonna lose yourself. Boom, great joke. By the way, just so you guys know, that little 5-second rap took 7 months to write. Guys, there's something that really bothers me. I don't like songs where Ed Sheeran implies he has sex. That's the whole joke. I'll end on this. I love movies. I'm a big movie buff. I love movies almost as much as I hate joke transitions. And one thing that's interesting to me, the rating system for movies is interesting because the rules for it are very specific. For example, you can only have one F word in a PG-13 movie. Do you guys know that? Just one. And I love that because that means PG-13 movies save their one F word for a big emotional moment. Think about it, it's the climax of the movie. The bad guy's robbing a bank. He's about to get away with it. The good guy jumps in with a gun. He goes, hey, put down the fucking money! And you're like, ooh, that's a good fuck. Powerful, emotional. I love it. That's why I think they should be allowed to put one F word in a G-rated movie. Be incredible. Imagine you're watching Finding Nemo and halfway through a character's just like, all right, man, where the fuck is Nemo? Whatever my favorite movie is, it just got replaced. Guys, I'm Drew Landry. Have a great night.